Hey friends, welcome to Scrappin' It Up. I'm Vanessa, and today we are going to do a tutorial on this file folder album as I promised. There will probably be 4 parts to this tutorial on how to make this. It will take a little bit of time to get this done. And one thing that I didn't tell you guys on the video is that I reinforced the spine with Tyvek. So that's a big plus. So I will show you guys how I done that. And I done it with the Love and Adore paper from Simple Stories. So we'll just do a real quick flip through on this for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. You have flip outs here. And then of course you have a pocket here. And then you flip the page, and this is what I think is special about this album, is you have these flaps that you can, put a photo here, put a photo on the back, you can journal, you can fix these up any way that you want to do them. I just think it's just something different. So you could, you could put a photo here, or a photo here, journal, put a photo here. It's just totally up to you guys, however you guys want to do this. But I will show you guys how to do it. And then, of course, you have pockets here. And then you flip it. And then you've got this. And again, you have another one of these. And this one here flips individually. And of course this side here flips. And of course you have another pocket here. Okay, so to make this, you are going to need 6 file folders. You're going to need 1 middle tab and 2 top tabs. So your tab is up here. So you need 2 of those. And you're going to need 3 of your bottom tabs. Okay. And then I also used just black cardstock from Michaels, 65-pound weight. And you will also need, this is optional for you guys, but I put Tyvek in my spine to help, this Tyvek will not tear whatsoever. It'll just make your spine just hold up so much better. So I will show you guys how to do that. You can get these Tyvek in any office supply, or you might have even got something in the mail that was in a Tyvek envelope. You can use it. It's not going to show. So if it has writing on it, it's not going to hurt anything. And you will need a trimmer, a ruler, a bone folder, some type of adhesive, and to put my albums together I use the Scrappin tape, and then to decorate it I use my ATG gun. You can use tacky glue. I'd just be really careful how you use your tacky glue, because you don't want to get too much, because it breaks down the fibers sometimes if you get too much. But it's totally up to you, whatever adhesive that you're comfortable using. And I also did use a corner rounder, and this is Creative Memories. Okay, let's get started, guys. Okay, so I've got my measurements all ready for you guys. Okay, the first one is going to be, here's our front cover. So, what we're going to do, this is the middle tab one. What you're going to do, first thing first, I almost forgot. Anytime you're working with file folders, you have got to square them up, because they're not always squared. And we want these to be 11. So, I just put it in my, do one side, and then I kind of do the other side. That side wasn't too bad. And then I put it at 11 on my trimmer. And cut. Okay. So now with this one here, you're going to cut it at 6 3/4. So what I do is put it in my trimmer, and we're going to go from the tab side. So 6 3/4. There's that piece. And then the other side, we are going to cut at 8 from the tab. So you put it at 7 3/4 because your tab is a quarter. Let's just make sure. So we're going to go 8. Yep. So go at 7 1/2, and that will give us our 8. Like that. And don't throw these pieces away because you're going to use them. This is how I make my special inside the... These here will make these here. So save those. Don't throw them away. Just put them to the side. Okay, then on these two that you just cut, put front cover on it. And then that way when we're going back, you'll know where to grab. It just makes it easier. Okay. So set that one aside. Then grab your... We're now going to do the back cover one, which is your top piece here. And again, let's go ahead and get these straightened up. And you want it cut it at 11 because our album is 11 inches like that. Okay. So now we're going to cut this side that has your long tab here. We're going to cut this at 6 3/4. So put it in your trimmer on the tab side at 6 3/4 and cut. Okay. Now on the other side, we are going to go 8 from the tab. So you want your tab down here at the bottom at 8. And again, save this piece, set it aside, and then on these, put back cover on those, on both of them, so you know which ones to grab. Okay, and set those aside. Okay, now we are going to do the second page. So your bottom file folder, we are going to cut tab side, the long tab side at 6 3/4. So, oops, I forgot, we got to trim our file folders. I should have just had that done before we started. Okay, cut at 11. There we go. So now 6 3/4 tab side down here. So 6 3/4. And then this side tab is down, and we're going to cut it at 8. So you want your tab down here at the bottom at 8. And again, save this piece, you're going to need it. Okay. So on these, you're going to put second page and second page. Oops. And don't worry about it. When you go to put your paper on here, you're going to cover up all your writings. It just makes it easier when we go back to find what we're looking for. Okay. Inside a third page, go ahead and square up your file folders. Okay, so this side tab, we're going to cut it 6 1/2. So the long tab here, you're going to cut it 6 1/2. So you tab down at the bottom and cut it 6 1/2. Okay, then the other side, we're going to cut it 6 1/2. And you want your tab down at the bottom again. Save this piece because we're going to use it later. Okay, on this here, okay, just put inside third page. I got that marked second page. So it needs to say inside third page. So mark it inside third page on both of those. Set those aside. Okay. Let's do third page. This is the bottom folder. So let's get these squared up here. And again, add 11. That's what our album is. Okay. So, on this long, or short tab, sorry guys, on the short tab, tab down at the bottom, we're going to cut that at 8. Let's put in your trimmer and cut that at 8. Okay. And then on the long tab here, you want to cut that at 6 3/4. So 6 3/4. And on this one, go ahead and put it third page on both of them. So third page on both of those. Set those aside. Okay. Okay, oops, let's go ahead and, this is our last file folder, so we're going to square it off. And put it at 11. Okay. Now, this one has a couple of different ones. So on the short tab, we want it at 6 1/2, and this is for the back cover. So 6 1/2. You want your tab down at the bottom and cut it 6 1/2. And this one here, you want to mark, just put back cover on it. So just on this one, you just put back cover. Okay, now on the long one, we're going to cut it at 6. We want the tab side to be down. And we're going to cut it at 6. And on this one, you're going to put 4th inside page. So it was 6 inches, 4th inside page. Okay, that's our file folders all cut. And don't throw away any of those pieces that we did here, because we're going to use these for the spine and we're going to use them for the insides. So you guys get your file folders all cut, and marked, and I will be back with the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye-bye.